Hey y'all! So let's go through the mind-body connection in the ears and how it plays out with conditions that are associated with the ears. So let's get started. So the concept of the mind-body connection suggests that there is a close relationship between our mental and emotional states and our physical health. So the mind-body connection plays an important role in various aspects of health, including influencing the function of how our ears work. So the mind-body connection can have a significant impact on our ears in various ways, including physical and psychological aspects of our auditory experiences. So the main purpose of our ears is to hear, to detect and process sound waves. So this includes communication as well, so such as pitch, tone, etc. So the ear captures these waves, it amplifies the sound vibrations, and then it's converted into electrical signals where the brain can kind of make sense of what we are hearing. So it's also responsible for detecting changes in head position and movement to help kind of maintain balance. And without this, we can develop conditions that contribute to dizziness. So the mind-body connection can influence health and the function of the ears in various ways. While the ears are primarily a sensory organ, which is responsible for hearing and balance, emotional and mental factors can have both a direct and indirect impact on ear health. So let's check out this scenario. Let's say that someone is just yapping too much, like they just keep talking, or maybe they're just boring you to the great heavens, and you're like trying to escape, and the only escape you have is really to just escape into your head, your inner dialogue, your thoughts. It's more entertaining in there. Or say that you're just dealing with someone that is always lying. Why the heck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Okay, they're probably like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do right by you this time. I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's the part where you're not hearing. And you're probably literally like, nah, I ain't trying to hear it. You're like, they always lying. You don't even know why you pay them any mind. And maybe this even causes a little bit of inner dialogue because you keep going back and forth, fighting yourself on if you should listen, if you should hear them out. Or maybe just people around you are just always loud. They're always arguing and you just don't want to deal with it. You don't want to hear what they're arguing about. So your thoughts are leading your emotions to the negative side, which affects your emotional health. So in some holistic practices, the emotion fear or anxiety is tied to the ears. So if you have conditions that affect your ears, you may have difficulties regulating fear or anxiety. You may suppress or internalize it. Okay, so now in this scenario, our fear or anxiety has started the stress response. Our acute stress, our short-term stress. This is giving us time to take note that our body is not in homeostasis. We are not at peace right now. But we didn't take note. So here we are again. You can't soothe those thoughts. It's becoming all-consuming. You're probably now consciously or subconsciously tuning this person out because every time you listen, you might get your hopes up, or you're just let down again. Or the people around you, they're arguing about stuff that you just really don't want to hear. So hearing is interconnected with cognitive processes like attention, memory, language comprehension. And physiologically, this selective hearing may be accompanied by like you narrowing your attention. And this involves the release of stress hormones that contribute to the activation of the stress response or keeps it going. So at this point, you may be able to look them dead in their eyes and not hear anything they're saying. But this inner dialogue that you have, this inner turmoil, may still be active. And because it's a constant stressor, you are now moving into chronic stress because this thought and emotion cycle continues. So long-term or chronic stress can contribute to the development or exacerbation of physical conditions that affect the ears. So we know that when the stress response is active, it can cause tension in the body, and this includes the muscles. And yes, we do have muscles around our ears. So this tension can contribute to symptoms like ear pain, earaches, the ear feeling full, or like there's water in your ear, hearing loss, tinnitus, ringing in your ears, or like TMJ. And this is due to cortisol being in the body at elevated levels for too long. So what can we do? We activate the parasympathetic nervous system where our body can naturally heal. So finding effective relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercise, maybe taking a warm bath to relax your muscles and promote a sense of calm. This can help lower your stress levels, and it has been associated with improvements in both mental well-being and certain aspects of physical health. So sound and music in particular can evoke strong emotional responses. So different frequencies, patterns of sound can influence like your mood. It can trigger memories. It can induce relaxation, or it can induce stress. So be mindful of your reactions to what you're hearing, because you may need to adjust. You can try sound therapy. So certain beats or white noise can promote relaxation and stress reduction as well. You want to make sure that you are managing your stress with effective stress management techniques. So stress management or stress reduction techniques such as relaxation exercises can help alleviate tension, which can also relieve tension around the ears as well. So lowering your stress can positively impact your ear function. You can check out my stress management course. You can visit me for some health coaching sessions, www.legacyinc.com. You can work on emotional regulation. So emotional states can influence the way that we hear sounds. So people that may be more relaxed or maybe more receptive to music, whereas someone that may be in a stress state may not want to listen to music. Maybe they need silence. Depression and social isolation is also linked to hearing loss and can impact your overall mental health. So also spend time with your loved ones, engage in positive social interactions, because feeling socially connected can help promote a sense of relaxation. You can stimulate your vagus nerve. So your vagus nerve is virtually connected to all your organs. So the vagus nerve can play a key role in activating your parasympathetic nervous system. So activities like singing, humming, gargling can stimulate the vagus nerve and activate the parasympathetic nervous system as well. So address your emotional well-being. Work with healthcare professionals to help develop a plan that addresses your mental, emotional, psychological factors that contribute to your physical health. Consider lifestyle modifications, therapy, counseling, coaching, stress management techniques, and emotional regulation to complement medical treatments for your overall mental, emotional health and your ear function. So remember that nothing manifests without it first starting as thought and emotion. So what's on your mind?